Hello, I am Margarita Noyes, and I understand that you liked my video about hearing the difference between can and can't. So, I have a new video for you today about how you can learn to hear the difference between the word man, which is singular for human being, male, a man, versus men, which is the plural, man, men. Now, the reason you cannot understand the difference by listening has to do with something called phonemic awareness. Phonemic awareness. Hold on, I'm trying to get it for you. A phoneme is a meaningful unit of speech. Usually we have a letter in our alphabet for each phoneme. And we think, okay, the letter T, T, the letter R, And in language, we have a certain number of vowels. In English, we have 5 vowels. They are A, E, I, O, and U. I'm going to make room for myself by erasing everything. A, E, I, O, and U. Those are the vowels in English. Every language has their own vowels, and most speakers of the language think that we have only 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, and U in English. Most speakers think that. But the truth is, we have somewhere between 20 and 30 phonemes, vowels in English. And we understand them in terms of just a few spelling arrangements. Now, as you know, in music, there is an infinite number of wavelengths, but on a piano, there's only 88 keys. The note of middle C has a certain wavelength. One step above it, a D, has another wavelength. Halfway down or somewhere in between, you have D flat, C sharp. That is a third wavelength. There is actually an infinite number of wavelengths in between C, C sharp, D. It's the same way with vowels. Between A and E, there is an infinite number of different positions of the tongue and mouth between A and E. And if you continue, I, it is like choosing 5 notes out of the 88 keys on the piano and saying, everything is one of these 5. It's arbitrary, and it is specific to the English language. And if you speak Portuguese, these vowels are not the same as the ones that you use and your brain recognizes as meaningful. Now, we have vowels that are kind of close to the Portuguese vowels. And Portuguese has vowels that are kind of close to the English ones, but they are not exactly the same. And the way it works in language development is that when you are a baby, you learn what the meaningful vowel sounds are because your mother reinforces them. So if you are a baby and you say bat, your mother will say to you bat, 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 and the baby will say bat, 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 and the mother will go yay. She is reinforcing the exact perfect pronunciation of the English ah. And if you were to say as a baby, bat, 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 she would say, bet, bet, bet. And eventually the baby will say, bet. And she'll go, yay. So she's teaching the baby what the target is. And everything in between, anything close, just becomes the nearest vowel in our brains. And once you are an adult, no matter how a person says something, your brain grabs it and files it as the nearest vowel that you have in your brain. So for you, it's Portuguese vowels. And you think you heard your vowel. But really, you heard something that was kind of close. And you pulled it in and remember it as your vowel. That is just how language works. So the problem with man and men is that in Portuguese there is no difference between man and men. They sound like the same sound to you. For us, it is a meaningful difference. For you, both of these translate into a single phoneme with no difference. So, you need to have drills with a native speaker to learn to differentiate the English vowels. And I think I will make you 2 videos, one with an easy introductory drill and one with a harder drill. In my English classes with people present, we use these drills, and the students get it all wrong at first because they can't hear it. But after time, their brain is recalibrated to recognize the meaningful differences. So stay tuned. I'll make you some drills.